and you'd be like, yeah, Betty Crocker makes the best, pies. And you're like, really? Betty Crocker makes the best pie? Or I'll be like this, Betty Crocker makes the best pies? Let me see if Betty Crocker makes the best pies. You know what? I want to get me some cookies. Even right now as I'm thinking, I want some cookies. See, there we go. Squirrel! Hello out there, it's me off on Mondays, and this is ceelavie, and I welcome you and I ask you to take your shoes off and enjoy yourself. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Today I want to talk about anxiety. There may be some triggers or some disclaimers, however you have it, for people. I'd like to talk about anxiety because most people think that with anxiety it's something that's mainly for people who... Some people think that anxiety is people who are just always high-strung and who, they overthink and overreact, and that may be the case at times. But as far as for me though, I speak about anxiety on my end and how I deal with it, and hopefully how I deal with it will be able to help you and others like you out there. I really didn't know that I had anxiety, to be honest with you, until I was clinically diagnosed with it. There is many different ways and techniques that you can use to minimize it. To me, some people say anxiety is uncurable. I believe that it is. I believe that you can be able to cope and deal with it a whole lot better with the different type of relaxation methods, better off to put it, that you can use. As for me, there's many ones that I use, and if there's some that you use that you would like to let others know and how you deal and cope. Matter of fact, how do you deal and cope with anxiety? Has COVID brought it out more? Most people put themselves into two categories. You have your introverts and you have your extroverts. But as far as I'm concerned, I believe we're all one and the same. I believe we're all introverts as well as being extroverts, some more than others. I also believe that me being an introvert, I like my quiet time. I like my alone time, but at the same time, I like to be around people sometimes. Not necessarily have to go out with 4 or 5 billion people and wreck up shop, but the majority of the time I like to go out and enjoy myself and just be around other people. And I'm just big on people, picking up energies, as you may call it, or picking up on type of spirits, however you serve it or you look at it. When you do go out, you are going out into the world and you are surrounding yourself with everybody else's thoughts and personalities. A person could have a bad day, and we all experience that. If we go out to a restaurant or something, if we run into a cashier, whatever have you, somebody somewhere is not having a good day. And that's okay, because life is not perfect. Hence, ceelavie, or ceelavie, or ceelavie. Don't, please, I don't need any more. I don't need any more, okay? So, with the majority of the people, whenever I go out, I know what I'm walking into. I know that I'm not going to meet someone that's just going to be having a wonderful day. And I just put it in my mindset and saying that, you know what, I'm going to go out. I'm going to make the best of this time. I'm going to make the best of this moment. And even with it being with COVID and with all this, you got to be careful. You have to wear masks and gloves. I just think of it this way. I mean, there's no way to not protect yourself from outside environments unless you are the boy in the bubble. And even the boy in the bubble, in respect to him and his family, he still maintained to get sick. And this was through a blood transfusion and all the other stuff. Look it up, and you'll learn about the boy in the bubble and what he had to live and endure and go through. So I implore people who are talking about how they have to wear a mask and gloves and they have to be quarantined, read on the story about the boy in the bubble, and then you tell me which would you rather have. Okay? Bringing it back. I also would lose sleep. And I mean, I would probably get about 4 hours of sleep. And let me tell you, those hours of sleep add up. They do. I mean, you can't get back what you can't get back lost sleep. I don't care what anybody tells you. Anyway, so with all that being said, there was just some things that I would just think in my head and my mind all the time. Like, I want to tell this person that. I should have told this person that. I should have spoken up. When I went out to eat, maybe I should have ordered the French fries instead of that. When somebody told me not to, when I knew that I couldn't eat it, I still ate it anyway because I didn't want to, have a fuss or fight. And the majority of the time, it's because we want to avoid a person altogether. Because some people are just, let's be honest, some people are just hard to deal with and be with altogether. Okay? Whole time. However, with all that overthinking, I just want to let you know that it's okay. That it's okay. That we tend to overthink sometimes, and the majority of it comes because we believe that we're not enough. And I'm here to let you know that you are enough. You're more than enough. So what I basically wanted to let you know is that you are more than enough. You are deemed worthy, and it's going to be time that it's going to be hard for you. But I just really want to let you know that, especially ladies, if it's during this time, and as for some reason it's something that's saying that somebody just going through a breakup, and that somebody is thinking about, if you're thinking about an ex, that's perfectly okay to think about it. There's nothing wrong with you. Don't start questioning yourself. Don't start saying to yourself, oh, what could I have done? Don't call them up. Don't do any of that. Accept the now. Or you look around the room and you can say 3 things, because that's something that you can act, that's tangible, that's actually there. And then you can hear 3 sounds, because that's in the now again. And you're putting your hand on your chest and you're moving 3 body parts and you're focusing on your breathing. You're bringing yourself back into the now. So I implore you to try that concept. I also say that I'm here for you. I also say that, once again, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'll try to do as many as I can. I try to do them maybe Thursday and Sunday. However, I think I bit off more than I can chew. I have so much videos that, I'm at the point now. Another thing is me trying to edit. I will edit as much as I can, but not to the point of perfection. Having B-roll and all that other stuff like that, I'll just wait it off. But what I wanted to implore you is, for anxiety, just live in the now. Live in the right now. Live in the understanding that you are worth it. That it's okay with being okay. And that sometimes no is just no. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to go any further than what you said that you were going to do. All right. So that's all that I have for you today. I do thank you for watching. I do thank you for joining. I thank you for following. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for just being who you are and living in this world today, because it's people like you who love themselves that help the world love others. Alright, this is C. Nicole, and I just want to say, if I limit myself, I limit my possibilities, and if I do nothing, I am nothing. always remember, put you first. And if you're married, that's a whole nother story. Alright, this is C. Nicole, and I just want to say ceelavie, because why? That's life.